everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Age 2, and welcome to my new home. Yeah, this is something different. This is so much better than what we had before. So, yeah, lots of stuff happened again in the last episode. We finished the Deep Roads expedition. And yeah, Bethany's apparently a Grey Warden now. But at least she isn't dead, right? And I mean, she doesn't have to worry about Templars anymore either, because I think mages in the Grey Wardens are basically exempt from going to circles anyway. So yeah, what I'm going to do this episode, first of all, I know that I have received a bunch of letters, so I'm going to catch up with that. And I have a bunch of companion quests as well. Just, go to companion X and talk to them. So that's what I'm going to do afterwards. And yeah, I want to look around my new house, obviously. But first of all, let's look at all those letters here. Yeah, that's a lot of letters. Night Terrors. Greetings. I hope the letter finds you well. Who sent it anyway? Yanni. Oh yeah, this is Fenrir's mother, right? I've often thought of you in these past 3 years. Without your kindness, my Fenrir would have been long since sold to slavers. Instead, he has thrived and begun to master his magic. But now his nightmares have caught up with him, and neither the Keeper nor the First Enchanter know how to help. I don't know where else to turn. Please come to my home in the alienage. I will be waiting to speak with you. Thank you again for the compassion you've shown Fenrir in the past. Sincerely yours, Ariane. Alright, so this is following up on the quest we did in Act 1. I'm going to accept it. The Underground Railroad. Many people in the city owe you their lives, and I am one of them. When my friend and I were cornered by Templars, you helped us escape. Over the years, most Starkhaven apostates have been captured. Oh, okay. But thanks to the help of many people, I have remained free. You've done so much for the apostates. If you are moved to do more, contact Mistress Selby near the docks. She knows of many ways you could save more lives. Forever in your debt, Terry of Starkhaven. I don't remember that particular person, but I guess she was just one of the mages hiding in that cavern. Alright. Forbidden Knowledge. Sarah Hawk. Years past, I fell into wickedness and was swept up by the mad ambitions of the blood mage Teroni. Oh, okay, this is the mage in the Blooming Rose that we met there, who is called like my circle mage from Origins. You spared my life at the Blooming Rose, right, and for many months I wished you had killed me, but I found the Maker's Light in my deepest despair, and I now seek absolution. Teroni wrote many tomes containing dark secrets she learned from the Fate. She protected them with demons forged into their very bindings. You must find and destroy these tomes, lest others follow her dark path. I wish I could help you, but the Templars never let me leave my cell. Oh dear. I can only send my prayers. Right, I sent her to the Templars. I had the options of killing her or sending her to the circle, and that's what I did, I guess. But yeah, sure, I'll accept this as well. A note from Fenrir. To Hawk. Life with the Dalish hasn't been easy. Keeper Marathari tries her best, but I don't know what else she can do for me. The younger elves won't accept me, and I often hear them whispering behind my back. The elders have more discretion, but I can see it in their eyes. They're afraid of me. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Sometimes it feels like you're the only person I can trust, your friend Fenrir. Yeah, apparently he isn't doing that well with the Dalish. That's sad. Feeling inadequate. Flag flying at half-mast? Does your soldier not stand to attention? Does your dwarf shy away from the deep roads? Come to Jorman's apothecary and ask for our special sauce. Our special sauce is infused with the essences of 52 herbs. It's completely natural, completely safe, and absolutely effective. You will never feel the same again. Be the man other men want to be. Be the man you deserve to be. Yep, sadly I am not a man, but I will accept it anyway. Mr. Hawk. Um, I actually wonder what's the difference between Syrah and Messer. Both seem to be some form of address, but I don't really know the difference. So, Mr. Hawk, words aren't enough to convey how grateful I am. Thank you for saving my daughter from that monster. When I look at my little girl, I'm reminded of what you did for my family. Leah has found a hero in you. She's become interested in swordplay and combat. Oh, that is nice. And she speaks of joining a guard one day. She seems none the worse for wearing your dead Elren. Yeah, I think that's the elven girl that we found in the passage, the disused passage, I think it was called, where she had been taken by that pretty crazy guy, the magistrate's son. A strangely official-looking letter. Dear Sir or Madam, I am Lord Akim Falk of Starkhaven. I have faith in the Maker and Andraste, his beloved prophet, that I must bring this matter of urgent business to you. Years ago I served the office of seneschal to the royal family of Starkhaven. Sadly they have been deposed, ousted by a foul usurper. I represent His Royal Highness Prince Corbinian Vial, the true heir to the throne, and with your help, Maker willing, we will see him wear the crown of Starkhaven once more. His Highness had a fortune of 11,000 sovereigns locked away in the vaults of the Royal Bank of Antiva. With access to this fortune, he can raise an army to retake the throne, but it is too dangerous for His Highness to simply withdraw the funds himself. This is where we require your assistance and discretion. Yeah, I think I know where this is going. Simply send me the details of an open bank account in Kirkwall, and I will arrange that the funds are transferred to you. My king will then contact you to retrieve the fortune, leaving you with a hefty award. I must warn you, the Antivans will not consider the account viable if it contains less than 100 sovereigns. Please observe the utmost confidentiality. Yours, Lord Akim Falk. Is this some sort of Nigerian scam mail? That's pretty hilarious. A funny fact, several years ago, when anti-spam programs weren't that effective, I actually used to collect them because I just found them to be so weirdly worded. They have a very flowery, very elaborate language, and I just thought it was really, really funny, so I collected them in a special folder in my mail program. Yeah, that is kind of funny. A strange letter from Lothering. Hawk, heard you got to the Free Marches. Don't know why you'd bother, but I suppose it's better than Orlais. They got spiders up there, big ones. Yeah, very big ones. Couldn't swing a dead cat around here without hitting a giant spider, but the blight drove 'em off. Maker, dark days ahead. Mark my words, a man can't even cover his blighted land with poisonous traps. Old Balin. I think that's the guy from Lothering who gave you the poison quest in Origins. He wanted you to make some poison for his traps, and Skadi actually did that for him. That's funny. But I don't really know why he would write to me. It's kind of weird. A note addressed to Gamlen. Gamlen Amel. Payment is now 2 months late, Sarah. Interest accrues. As you are well aware, you will find yourself barred from our establishments unless payment is made. I'm pretty sure I read this already. I think this letter was lying around our old house, so yeah, this is the same. Alright. A message from Lothering. Dearest Leandra, I hope you and the children are holding up. I'm so sorry about Carver. I remember the dear boy helping me trap rats in the cellar. The blight has taken too much from us. Thank the Maker for the hero of Ferelden and the Grey Wardens. Things are slowly getting back to normal in most parts of the country, but Lothering is gone for good. We had hoped to rebuild there, but the blight poisoned the land. It'll take decades for the earth to recover. It may never. Redcliffe is a nice place, and I'm starting to see it as home. The village saw some trouble during the blight, but it's recovering. Perhaps you could visit sometime. Please write me again, my dear. I wish to hear about your life in Kirkwall. Send my regrets and fond regards to the children. Your friend Miriam. I'm not sure if this is somebody I'm supposed to know from Origins. I mean, it could be since it's from Lothering, which is destroyed, but I'm still getting letters from Lothering. Alright, family letters. Juno, so it's official, I'm a Grey Warden. Oh, this is Bethany, okay. Stroud says I'm lucky that the Warden's ritual has kept the taint at bay. Not sure if I'd call it luck, but I'm alive. It's been brutal going through this. I have awful nightmares. I close my eyes and I hear whisperings. Is it real or am I going mad? I'll survive that too. That's my life now. Survival, getting through each day. That's what you wanted, isn't it? Tell mother I miss her. With love, Bethany. Yeah, I mean, it's better than being dead, right? I'm sure she'll get used to it. Sorry. Alright, yeah, I read all my letters. And I picked up a quest, right, talk to Yanni. And some side quests as well. But before I do that, let me have a look around my house. Yeah, I mean the storage is just some stuff that I put there before I went into the deep roads. Nothing really special. Okay, this is where I can order potions, and I can now order runes here as well. That's pretty nice. And Evelyn's still here.
Did you ever run the wilds, boy? Kirkwall is no city for a breed used to open spaces. Nice as your estate is, it's not healthy for a Mabari to be cooped up. May I take him to the barracks time to time? He could help train my guards.
I'm sure he would like that.
Good idea. He'll put the fear of dog into them.
Good. I think it's time they face down a good old Mabari charge. How about it, boy? Want to chew on some recruits?
Yep, he'll totally enjoy that. Alright, so... Oh, okay, Evelyn actually took the dog along. That's pretty funny.
I've been wondering if I shouldn't remarry. I'm sure the last thing you need is your mother watching over your shoulder every time you come home. But perhaps there is still life once your children have outgrown you.
Yeah, sure. I certainly wouldn't have any objections if she wanted to remarry.
You've been through a lot. You deserve any joy you can find. Thank you, love. No one could ever replace your father. But it is refreshing to think I could still be courted at this age.
Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, you're a pretty woman. Bolan?
If you need any enchantments, I'm sure my boy would be happy to help. Enchantments! Just so.
Yeah, right. The enchantment apparatus is here.
Ooh, enchantments!
Alright, I'll leave you to it. Adventures of the Black Fox. Alright, let's... Ah, look at this place. It's so big and it actually looks nice. So, what do we got here?
And his manifesto. This thing turns up everywhere.
What sort of manifesto would that be? Probably something about mage freedom, I guess.
Didn't Fenris say all Tevinter wine is made from the blood and tears of slaves? I hope he was exaggerating.
I hope so too.
Fenris hates that statue. Says it reminds him of the old god relics they had in Tevinter.
Alright.
The complete people's laws of Kirkwall. A friendly reminder from Aveline.
Oh, come on, I don't break the law. Not often, anyway. Okay, so this is where the DLCs are located now. I'll come back to that later. Okay, so I have looked at all this. Let's have a look up. Oh, hang on. There's something here.
Is that... Isabela? Who carves that into a stairwell?
Well, apparently Isabela.
That's Mother's room. I shouldn't intrude.
Alright.
Handprints? Was someone swinging on the chandelier? Sandal.
Oh well, let the boy have some fun, I guess.
I wonder where where Varric is today. Telling stories about my exploits to anyone who will listen, most likely.
Yeah, I'm actually going to talk to him once I've done my tour around the house. Oh, this is my bedroom. Man, these rooms are so huge and high. I mean, look at that. That's like... the room is like 3 stories high. Finery? Sure, I'll take it.
Crude drawings in the margins. Isabela, grow up.
Apparently my friends just come to my house and leave their stuff there or write stuff on my stuff and do other kinds of stuff. Lots of stuff all around.
Everything that's left of my life in Lothering.
Well, that's not much.
Poor Prince. I told him to stay off the bed. I think I'll let Sandal empty that.
If this is what I think it is, then yeah, maybe you should. Alright, I think, I have looked at everything. So, oh no, wait, this is
Wish
new.
Bodine would clean the fireplace. Says it reminds him of a mine shaft.
What? Okay.
Welcome home, Miss Eyre. A letter arrived for you. It's on the desk. That's where I'll put messages which come while you're out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I read all my letters already. Saw something here. Yep.
That dog. Well, maybe chew marks add character to the piece.
Right. And the codex. Alright, I think it's time to leave. And yeah, I want to catch up with my companions first. So I guess it doesn't really matter who I take along because I'm not expecting any fight. So let's just take whatever comes first and confirm. And yeah, right. Where do I want to go first? Let's go to the Hangman. Varric's and the Hangman and Isabela, so we can start our round tour there. So, and we're in the Hangman. However, a small accident just happened. Basically, when I tried to enter the Hangman, the game crashed, which was actually the first time this game ever crashed on me. And it wasn't really that big of a deal because there was an autosave, basically at the same point. And it loaded fine after relaunching the game. However, I messed up and I forgot to turn on the recording software after restarting the game. I noticed it after like 2 minutes, however I had already spoken to Isabela before I noticed that my video wasn't recording. So for the sake of completeness I went back to the autosave and I'm going to redo the conversation with Isabela. It was pretty short. I'm going to use the same dialogue options as before. I actually got a bunch of friendship from her for that, so I don't really have any reason to change that. So yeah, let's talk to her again.
It's like you haven't moved in 3 years. It's easier for people to find me this way. Do you remember the relic I told you about? The one I need to find? I've been following a lead. I'm so close I can taste it.
Are you sure about that?
Isn't that what you said last time? Oh, you mean when I went digging for that stash? Yes. That turned out to contain several badly written poems and an old boot. It could have contained the relic. I just thought I'd let you know that I may soon be taking you up on that offer of help.
Yeah, and look at that, I can flirt with Isabela. I'm pretty sure this is the first time that I have the opportunity to flirt with her. Which is kind of surprising because, I mean, most of her party banter seems to somehow revolve around having sex with men and women. But for some reason, I could never flirt with her, so let's do this now.
Do I get a kiss from the feisty temptress when I present her with the hard-won prize? If you want. I'll even let you choose where I plant it.
Yeah, and like I said, lots of friendship from her. I actually got an achievement when I did this conversation the first time. Flirtatious.
Drinking from their tub again, huh?
You have to when you're dealing with this lot. Let's
see how you like drunk men pinching your ass and trying to lick you. Ugh.
So yeah, I got an achievement. I don't really know why I got this achievement at this point, because it's not like this is the first time I flirted with somebody. I also got a new quest from her, questioning beliefs. So I'm going to speak to her right again.
Why do you always win at cards?
Because I cheat, kitten. This trinket, it's elven, isn't it? From your clan. Don't bet anything you're not prepared to lose. Here, have it back.
That's unusually kind of you.
A jigger of your finest whiskey for my friend over here. The hanged man's finest isn't much, but it'll get you just as drunk as anything you'll find in Hightown.
And you'll wake up and find someone stolen your trousers.
That's when you know it's a party. I thought I'd have to watch myself around you, but as it turns out, you're all right.
Well, thank you. But yeah, just alright.
That's mildly insulting, you know.
You know what I mean. You don't judge people. You're not afraid to get your hands dirty. You know, little things like that. If I had someone like you on board my ship when the storm hit, maybe we wouldn't have been shipwrecked.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Maybe you would have been shipwrecked sooner. I'm a terrible sailor.
Are you? I suppose I'll have to keel haul you till you shape up.
Alright. This is even more friendship, because wow, look at that. That's almost at maximum. Very nice. But, yeah, you know what I like about her? She actually reacted to my flirting, like, positively reacted to it. I mean, the other guys, whenever I tried to flirt with them, I mean, Ennis was just like, yeah, no, this is not a good idea, and he reacted kind of negatively to it. I guess Fenris reacted somewhat to it, but not really a lot. And I think Meryl and Evelyn didn't really realize that I was flirting with them.
Why
So.
do you like me? I must seem so dull. What brought this on?
Your life has been so exciting. The adventures, the duels, the passionate love affairs. Compared to that, my life is a stale, dry biscuit. I wish I had your life.
No, you don't want my life.
Why?
Because you have a good heart, and you deserve better.
Yep, as I was saying, I like the fact that Isabela actually, you know, flirted back at me for a change. So, let's see, I also need to talk to Varric. So let's do this next. He should be here. Yes, he is.
Just tell me if you hear more rumblings from the coterie about protection. Blondie's got enough trouble. Let me ask you something, Hawk. You made it into Hightown. I'd expect anyone else to get complacent, but you must have plans.
Well, I don't think she's somebody who would like to go into politics, and I don't think she's after a title either. A business? Yeah, I could imagine her having a business, but, you know, considering what happened, well, not really recently, because it's 3 years later, but considering what happened in the last few years, I guess she would like to take care of her family now. But I mean, this is one of the reasons why I don't really like those time skips, because to me it's like we just finished the Deep Roads expedition, but it really is already 3 years ago. And it somehow, I don't know, it breaks the immersion if you suddenly find yourself in a completely new situation without knowing what has been going on in the meantime.
No plans yet. I'm simply trying to look out for my mother.
After everything that happened with Bethany, that's probably good thinking.
Yeah.
To be honest, I thought there might be a chance you'd want to go back to Ferelden now that things have calmed down. It's good to hear you're sticking around.
Well, I could never leave you, Varric.
What would I do without my trusty dwarf? I'd cry myself to sleep without you.
Oh, don't get all teary-eyed on me, Hawk. You know I can't stand to see a human cry. So, we've got a whole city-state full of trouble to get into. Shall we get started? My
Yep.
mother used to say that there are a lot more mages now.
Yeah, you already said that several times.
I think
Doing pretty well with Varric as well, but I have more codex entries to read. So yeah, I still have more companions to catch up with, so let's do this next. Maybe starting with Ennis. He is in his clinic, I guess. So let's go there. Alright, Ennis, how have you been the last 3 years? A quick save.
And that will, stop the itch.
Yes. Though I would stay away from women you meet in the port. Pirates tend to dock in unsavory places.
I heard that.
Just use the salve if it comes back.
Excuse me.
Things just keep getting worse. I had Templars practically on my doorstep the other night.
Ooh. Yeah, let's investigate first. Where are they after you?
The Templars are hunting you.
Not me specifically. They were just checking the refugee camps. But it's not like this place is a secret. It's only a matter of time.
I feel I have to make a decision here sooner or later, meaning, do I want to continue to flirt with him? Or do I want to stop it at some point? The thing is, I'm not really feeling it. I don't really see them as the best match. If this was Anders like he was an awakening, I could see this work out well with Juno. But now that he is, you know, partially Justice, he has become very, very broody and very, very angsty and very serious about his whole mage freedom thing. And I don't know if Juno is really into that. Plus, you know, the first time she flirted with him, like I said, he reacted kinda negatively to it. He was kinda like, nah, this is going to end badly and I'm going to break your heart and I'm going to hurt you. And piece of advice, if a girl flirts with you, don't say something like that. That's not a good thing to say. So, I think it turned her away a little bit from the idea of flirting with him. Because I think she would prefer to have somebody who is a little bit more enthusiastic about the prospect of having a relationship with her and not, you know, be so angsty about it. I mean, this is kind of a nice flirt option for a change, because the other ones were kind of cheesy. This one sounds like a nice one, so I guess I'm going to take it, but I'm not sure if I'm going to take this any further. We'll see about that.
Don't tell me these things. I might have to lock you up to keep them off you.
Sweetheart, I'm not letting anyone lock me up. You included. The Knight Commander is out of control. Even her own people have been talking about it. The curfews, the midnight raids on mages' families. Everyone I know forced into hiding so they won't be made tranquil.
This was kind of strange. I mean, for the first time, he actually reacted a bit better to her attempts to flirt, but after one sentence, he just switched back to the old Templar thing again. It was kind of a weird transition. So yeah, I think maybe we'll keep it friendly for now. So how are you handling it?
Is that making it harder for you? With Justice?
In the Fade, there is no time. Emotion rules everything. Justice doesn't know how to sit idle until the right moment to strike. And I can't say I have any greater patience. I fear what my anger has made of my friend.
Yeah, you have to control it.
You chose to merge with him. Only you can make it work.
I am trying. I have not attacked the Templars openly. I've helped the mages here as best I can, but this impasse cannot last. Just being with me puts you at risk. The Knight Commander has declared supporting apostates a hanging offense. The thought of them hurting you, everything I've done to control this. I don't care. I would drown us in blood to keep you safe.
Oh dear. Ugh, interesting. Yeah, you need to stay in control.
I don't want to see you lose yourself. To the Templars or Justice.
How much is left if you strip both those out? I'm sorry. I can't be anyone but who I am. There will be more violence. I know that. If you tie yourself to me, I'll only hurt you.
Okay, I see. I guess this is a point where I actually have to make a decision here, so... I assume if I take one of the flirt options now, I will continue the romance, and if I do this, I'll basically end it here. And yeah, like I said, I think this isn't really what Juno is looking for. I mean, she likes to have fun, and she wants to have something... a relationship that is more carefree, I believe. Especially, I mean, if you think about it, now that Bethany is in the Grey Wardens, you know, for the first time, she doesn't really have to worry about the whole Mage Templar thing anymore. So I think, while she isn't happy that this happened to Bethany, but I think she's also a little bit relieved that this, you know, weight is lifted off of her. And basically, this would just, you know, start it all over again. So I think this is just too much for her. And like I said, Ennis just was a bit too doomy about the whole prospect of a relationship with her, and I don't think that sit well with her. So yeah, let's stop it here before this gets out of hand.
You're getting in too deep here. And I can't follow.
Yeah.
It's better this way.
Yeah, I mean, if even he thinks like that. And I still got friendship from him. I actually expected that this would give me some rivalry. But yeah, I'm sorry, Anders. I mean, I guess she likes him, but not in that way. So let's see. I still need to speak to Fenris and to Sebastian. Yeah, I think I'm going to end the episode here, and I will continue catching up with my companions in the next episode. And then we will decide what other stuff we want to do. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and see you again next time.